Join my gang right now, Phil's gang, 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Money's coming to me.
You know, we're probably going to trade in a range for the next 3 to 6 months because we do need corporate earnings to catch up with the price action.
Oh, really? Well, that's something that I didn't know about, right? Here's what I said a couple weeks ago. So, again, they're going to consolidate in about a 6%, 5 to 6% range. I can see them doing that. Then I went on about consolidation because anytime you have a rally, when you got massive debt, you know what really gets me about all these people on these fake business news networks? They have been masking for years now the debt. They don't want to talk about the debt. Debt is everything. If you go back to 2009, starting with Obama, when the debt started to soar, meaning our debt was growing faster than our income, and it's been that way ever since. For 12 years, our debt is faster than our income. You judge an economy, how well it's doing, by the income. You need to have the growth, the income, going much faster than the debt. We're just the opposite. And when you're just the opposite, the way they mask it is keep printing money. Our economy since 2008, 2009 has been lousy because our economy or our debt is growing 36% faster than our economy. That's insane. So they keep ramping up more debt. They keep running annual deficits. And then every time you do that, our economic growth contracts. So what do? Print more money. And what they do is to go and put it in the stock market, keep pushing the stock market up to mask all this. See, this is what you don't get. Most people don't get this. Think of the people who lost out on the stock market for the last 12 years. They don't understand what was going on. They're still back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s looking for stocks with value, with good value, looking for deals. For 12 years, all they do is keep printing money to push the stock market up to mask the fact that our economy is in such deep trouble because our economy is not growing. It's our debt that's growing. But they always mask it. Listen, starting with this here. What? What's this? They get it backwards.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
No, the economy isn't surging along. Just the opposite. He says the economy's surging wrong. It's a rocket ship. He's got it backwards. He's been lying about that. Our economy is a rocket ship. Our economy's a rocket. No, it's not. Our economy is in the race with the slowest growing plant in the world. You find this plant in Bolivia mountains called Puvia. It takes 80 years from the time it's planted to get it to bloom. 80 years, sometimes 100 years. That sounds like our economy, doesn't it? Ridiculous. The debt. When you have massive debt like we have, you can't grow. So it's our massive debt that's preventing us from having economic growth. So what do? They grow what? The stock market. And that's why the stock market keeps going up. For 12 years, they've been growing the stock market. And that's how they mask the fact that our debt is growing faster in our economy. As long as the market goes up and the 1 percentile is getting very, very wealthy, because remember, the 1 percentile, they keep getting wealthy no matter what happens in the economy. And that's what people don't understand. The wealthy get wealthier. The worse things get in the economy, the more they push the stock market up. Because remember, the wealthy, their income, 80% of their income comes from the stock market. The guy who's making, remember, half of our folks, and the 137 million people who work, half of them are making less than $40,000 a year. They're not in the stock market. Those who are making $60,000 a year are having trouble. Most can't be in the stock market. Most of the people aren't in the stock market. They can't afford to be in the stock market. They depend on a good job. They depend on good jobs. But they haven't had good jobs in 12 years. They've had lousy jobs because nobody's focusing on jobs. Everybody's focusing on the same thing. When I say everybody, I'm talking about the very wealthy, our owners, the 1 percentile who control Congress, who control everything, who control the banks. They're focusing on one thing. Let's keep pushing up the stock market every day. The Federal Reserve, let's keep printing money, put in the market, keep pushing it up every day. The hell with the economy. What we'll do is give people more credit so they go out and buy a car. They'll be happy. Think about it. Since the federal government began they keep ramping up debt. The national debt keeps going up. Do you know the national debt now is $1 million a month? Matter of fact, people don't even know about the debt. They have no concerns about the debt. Well, you better get concerned about the debt because we're going to go into one of the biggest recessions, which is going to go into a depression, believe me. In the meantime, we'll make a lot of money when the market's crashing. Can't wait till it crashes. We'll make more money with the market going down than up. It's unbelievable. Why do you think the Federal Reserve keeps intervening into the stock market? Why do you think they keep printing money? Keep doing stock buybacks. Do whatever they got to do to push the market up. We've had 3 large corrections. Let's just take the 2 most recent. September 2018, the market crashed. February 2020, market crashed. What are the concerns about? Well, the real concerns, are not just about the size of our historic debt, $26 trillion. $26 trillion. It used to be, since 2000, we added $900 million a year. Then, since 2008, we started to add $1 trillion a year. Now we're adding $1 million a month in the past 2 months. Between the time we go to sleep at night and wake up in the morning, our economy added another $1.5 trillion in debt. Who does that hurt? Not the guys in the stock market, the guys who got a job, who's making $65,000, $48,000 a year. They can't make it. Why? Because not only when they wake up in the morning has the debt overnight going up $1.5 trillion, which hurts them, people on wages. It goes up. Think about our debt. We go up $17,000 per second, $1 million per minute. Our debt goes up $62 million per hour. When I'm done with this show, our debt will go up $62 million per hour. Everybody says, oh, they're all yawning. What does that mean? It means the guy who has a job, who's making $60,000, $45,000, $38,000, he's screwed. But the guy in the stock market is going to get richer. Because to mask all this, what are they going to do? They're going to keep printing and printing and printing more money, keep injecting it into the stock market, keep pushing stocks up. So as long as they can point to the stock market and say, look at this, market's going up, wow. Larry Kudlow the other day, I had a laugh. He says, well, but that's good. 50% of the people are in the stock market who work. No, that's not true, Larry. Yes, people who have a job, 50% of them have a 401k. Remember, 50% don't have a 401k. The other 50% who do have a 401k, 40% of the 50% don't even participate. They haven't got the money to do it. So instead of the fake business news networks, instead of admitting these rallies, including the latest 42% rally in 11 weeks, are not sustainable because of the massive debt, they don't admit that. Instead, they'll keep printing money and keep trying to get this market to go up. And that's why you got to be in this market. All you need to know is, when do I get out of this thing? That's the key. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we were right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the charts.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market, he's just a grumpy old man? Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable. African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Well, look, there is no bad news in the market right now, and the good news has become great news.
Yeah, there's no bad news in the market right now. Nah. What bad news? There's no bad news out there. Are you kidding me? There's more bad news than anything else. Every time you turn around, there's bad news out there. Manufacturing sector is 5% below its pre-recession peak. Construction is down 20% from its pre-recession high. Government net worth is a negative $20 trillion. Trucking sentiment, lowest in 32 years. Freight shipments declined the most since 2008. Healthcare up 27%. College loans increased 30%. Home prices up 50%. Rents up 60%. Historic national debt, household debt, corporate debt, all historic. Never seen it this high. What's she talking about? See, that's the problem. They don't want to admit what is going on. As long as they can continue to get the market up, that's all they got to do. Every day, they just got to get the market up. And that's all they focus on. And that's why you got to be in the market. So when they catch these rallies and push these rallies, you get in them, you get up, but you just got to know when to get out. That's all. It's not that hard. I mean, to really think about our debt, it's killing this country. It's killing your kids, your grandkids. Our debt is just a killer. Let's put it in perspective. Okay, let's think of a football field. Think about our debt. Now, our debt right now is $23 trillion. That is humongous. That killed you. See, what people don't understand, when you got debt like this, and your debt is growing faster than your national income, that means productivity slows to a crawl. That means your standard of living slows. That means you need another part-time job. That means you can't get a good job. You get a crappy job with no benefits. Every time production drops, Main Street drops. Your standard of living drops, and our standard of living has never dropped so much as in the last 12 years, since 2009, since QE started. Unbelievable. Ever since the federal government decided we're going to go in and print money and keep pushing the stock market up, screw Main Street, we'll keep ramping up the stock market, which means ramping up debt, running up annual deficits, which means economic growth contracts. That means your job contracts. You're always going to have to be worried about what day you're going to lose your job. It's always hanging over your head. And Congress is not going to reduce debt. Why would it? It loves to spend. Why would it? When debt is growing faster than the economy by 36% a year, that's unsustainable. That's unsustainable. So let's put it in perspective. Take a football field. In fact, let's take 14 football fields. Picture just 1 foot, okay? Or one football field. Just picture one football field. 120 yards long, 53.33 yards wide. Now imagine $100 bills covering every square inch of that one football field. And you have piles Every square inch, you have a $100 bill, and those bills go up 10 foot high. There's stacks of 10 foot high. 10 foot high. They'd be even with the goalpost crossbar. Now that's one football field. That's pretty big. Every square inch has $100 and it's piled up. And keep piling up these things at, 10 feet I said? 10 feet. That's one. But that doesn't cover it. We need 14 and a half football fields for you to figure out how much our national debt is at $23 trillion. So our $23 trillion national debt, if we spread it among 14 and a half football fields, a $100 bill covering each square inch, and then a pile on each one of those $100 bills, we build a pile 10 feet high. All $100 bills. Do you get it now? And what does she say? She doesn't see any problem. No bad news out there. You know what's scary? Is the national debt. Never grew. It's growing so fast. It took 200 years to reach $1 trillion in national debt. We are now adding $1 trillion a year. Now it's moved up to $1 trillion a month. So what do? They're not going to fix it. They're not going to stop spending. They're not going to fix it. They're not going to do what they should be doing to fix all this. Instead, what are they going to do? They're going to print more money, inject it into the stock market to buy stocks. Instead of taking the companies that should be bankrupt, let them reorganize themselves, get rid of their debt. What are they doing? They're screwing Main Street. They're making Main Street buy their debt of these companies. So the Fed's going in, the Federal Reserve's going in and buying the debt of these companies. That means you and me are buying the debt of these companies. Why should we buy the debt of these companies? And if they fail, it hits you and I, which means going down the road, our kids, our grandkids, all going to pay for it with higher taxes. Why should we buy the debt? It shouldn't be our debt. Let them go into Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's what it was set up for, to reorganize. But no, you know why they won't do that? Because who owns the Federal Reserve? The private company. No more federal than Federal Express. Then they have no reserves. Because they own big portions of stock in those companies. They don't want to bankrupt them. They own big portions of stock in those companies. So they're going to have you and me go in and buy their debt, which is lousy debt. It's junk. It's called junk bonds. Most of them will default. That means down the road, me, you, even further, kids, their grandkids, and so on, all going to pay for it. So what do? They just keep pushing the stock market up. So that's why you got to be in the stock market with me, so I can tell you when to get out when this thing blows up. But better than get out, when this thing blows up, and it's going to blow up, we'll make money all the way down. And that's the problem. You never made money on the way back down. You've always lost your money. No more. It ends today. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days. Check it out. It works.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we were right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the chart. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, join my gang free for 10 days. You get your membership and you get your color-coded chart. At the end of the 10 days, if you decide to stay, all we ask is if you start making money, and you will, remember, at 2 o'clock every afternoon, Steve, the head of our education department, will post our member portfolio stocks, including my 5 stocks. Now, those same 5 stocks we've been in for years. Why get out of them? Because when they start going down, we sell them short, something you've never done. Understand what's going on. And this is so hard to get across to folks. They still stuck in, should I buy value stocks? Should I not buy value stocks? Since 2008, with quantitative easing, printing money to keep interest rates down to zero, keep injecting money into stock market, keep pushing the market up for the rich. And that's the whole idea, is to keep the market going up for the rich, the 1 percentile and the 1/100th%. That's the whole economy right there. That's what they believe. If you keep them up, keep them going, because remember, they call the shots. Because those people call the shots. They own Congress. They own everything. They control the shots. And their wealth comes from the stock market. They don't need a good economy, they figured out, to have a good stock market. Good to them is long stocks go up and don't come down. That's what they figured out. They could do it. See, they never did that before. Why? In all the years, 100 years, why have they never done that? Because you're going to hurt Wall Street. You're going to hurt Main Street. If you take the position, all we're going to do is keep creating debt so that we can keep buying treasuries to bring interest rates down near zero. So me, the multimillionaire, I can go in and I can buy stock with interest-free money to push the stock market up, and the idea, and they tell you a lie. Well, this is good because he's going to create jobs. No, he's not. Hell, we've lost our middle class. The rich do not create jobs. They don't. When they want to build something, do so, they go to Wall Street. They don't use their own money. They use other people's money. The people who really, truly create jobs is the guy who is working. He's making $40,000, $50,000 a year. He gets a promotion. He does a good job. His company's doing a good job. What does that mean by his company doing a good job? The responsibility of a company doing a good job. What's that mean? That means when they make profits, they're on top of their game. They got a good product. They build that product as costly as low as they can. They sell it. They got good market share. They work on that. And they keep every profit they make, they take it, they plow it back into their business. They plow it back into their business so they can buy new machinery, new equipment, so that their workers can produce more. Instead of 10 hats a day, they'll produce 100 hats a day. So then you give that worker a raise. He takes that money, puts some in savings, but he spends 70% is our 70% of spending. Remember, this is how we grow. Our economy grows from you spending. You contribute to 70% of our economic growth, but you're not going to be able to contribute to our economic growth unless you get a raise. But you're not going to get a raise unless the CEO of the company decides to plow his profits back into a new machine. Go out and borrow money, combine it with his profits, buy more machines. That's all stopped under Obama and Bernanke. Remember who Obama surrounded himself with? A bunch of Wall Street gangsters. So their deal was, screw Main Street. His economy never grew 3%. The only president in history didn't grow 3%. So the idea was, let's just keep growing the market. But to grow the market, we got to grow debt. And if you grow debt, what happens to the economy? You don't get a good job. Everything stops because the more debt, and if there's more debt than income, then that means the CEOs no longer are going to take that profit or borrow money, combine it with their profit, and buy new machinery to increase productivity, to increase wages, to increase jobs, where new businesses start. Because they go to the bank where you put your savings in, they borrow that savings, they start their own business, and they create 80% of our jobs. All that has stopped in the last 10 years. So your job right now, if you're going to take care of your family and yourself and you're going to retire one day, if you just sit there and continue to do the same old, I got my 401k, you're not going to make money with your 401k. Matter of fact, 50% of the people don't have one. The 50% do have one. 40% of the 50% aren't participating because they can't, because their expenses are too much. So the alternative is, don't fight this. Let them keep cheating. Let them keep pushing the stock market up. Imagine the stock market went up in 11 weeks. 42%. That's unheard of. That's why I have to laugh when this guy here, Payne, he lies and he says,
our economy is surging along.
The economy's not surging. The economy's not a rocket ship. The stock market is. But at the expense of who? Main Street. Because the more money they print to put in the stock market, they're not taking that money, and the CEOs aren't taking it and buying new machinery so that you get a wage increase, so you get a good job, so your standard of living goes up. No, they took all that away from you. Instead, they're going to give you more credit cards. They'll make it easier for you to go to buy a car. They'll extend car payments now for 100 years. See, that's the idea. Keep making it easy for you to become a debt slave. And as long as they can keep this game going, the stock market will keep going up, and nobody gives a damn that the stock market is going up and our economy is suffering. Who cares? Who cares? Because the wealthy players are making a fortune. So you got to come into the stock market. What you need to know is when to get out. Here, I'll give you an example. We bought stock. If you go to my site, philsgang.com, if you got a mobile device, take a look at this. Here's one of the many stocks we bought. Okay? I'm not going to fight them. This is what they want to do. I'm here. I'm with you. You want to keep ruining the country? You want to keep borrowing money? You want to keep pushing the stock market up artificially? I'm with you. But guess what? I'm going to get out first. Last week, remember I kept saying to my gang, we had that big rally. I said, let's sell our stock to them. Here, you can have my stock. You can have my stock. We were selling into the rally. We never had so many retail customers come back into the market. They bought right at the very peak, right where I said the market was going to stop and consolidate. So here's Starbucks, turned green. We got in, told us when to get in. The Starbucks, we got a profit on Starbucks of 27%. Now it's turned red. See, it's turned red. Pretty simple, isn't it? So we'll tell you when it turns red. You can see it on your chart. For 10 days, you'll have this chart. It'll be free. And you remember. Now, down below, you see the red and yellow line right there? Once that hits 63, that's a double confirmation that the stock's going to go down. First, it tells us red, tells us the institutions are pulling their money out of Starbucks. They're not putting money in Starbucks. But we need a confirmation. So I set my charts up. These are my charts. I set my charts up so I have a confirmation. See it right here, the yellow and red line? When that hits 68%, that tells me we're safe. That tells me we've got a high probability of making 10% return or more. But it's got to get to that 68 first. And then when it hits that 68, the market starts going down, you stay in it and keep making money as the market goes down. There's the key. There's the key. You've never done that in your life because Wall Street's always lied to you. Oh, never short a stock, never short a stock. Sit there and do what? Lose money? What are you, nuts? Join my gang tonight, free for 10 days. When you start making money, just help St. Jude. That's all I want you to do. I'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Okay, so if you were with us with Starbucks, and when it turned green on our chart, that's a buy signal, and we had our confirmation. Remember, every time it turns green, there's a confirmation. It turns red, that means they're pulling money out. It's going to go down, there's a confirmation. And the thing that you're going to like the most is, for the first time in your life, you're going to be making money when the stock goes down. Wall Street never wants you to do that. Because remember, they only make money when you buy stocks. 401k, even when the market starts crashing, they don't even let you out during the day. You got to wait to the end of the day. It's ridiculous. But think about this. Just for 10 days, you'll convince yourself. I just showed you Starbucks. Now, if you still have your mobile device, here's Starbucks. See where it's green, then it turned red, right? Now, we're getting ready to sell Starbucks short, but not now. It just turned red, so it warned us. Isn't that nice? It warned us after Starbucks, after we made our nice profit of 27%. Now it's warning us, but it's not ready. It's saying not enough money. The institutions, the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds aren't pulling enough money out yet. So I'll wait for my confirmation at 68%. So simple to do. And you don't even have to do it. We tell you what to do. You don't have to do anything. We do it for you. Now, what I mean by that is you don't do any research. You don't have to do a thing. All you do is when Steve posts the video, member portfolio at 2 o'clock, and if you're in Starbucks, just follow the instructions to a T. I can't place your order. I don't have your money. You go online and select a broker, an online broker, place your order. That's what you got to do. My job is to make sure you're in at the right time. Make sure you're adding to your position when you should be. We have from 9:30 in the morning until from 9:30 until 11 o'clock. We have an open class. You come in, you ask questions, whatever you want. I go from 9:30 to 10. I work on a color-coded chart. And then Steve comes in at 5 after 10. Ask him any question you want. Do I add? Do I not add? Do I get out? What do I do? Do I go short? Now let's take McDonald's. Here's another one. Now look on your mobile device. See what was red? McDonald's. Here, let me bring it back 6 months. So I'm going to bring my color-coded chart back 6 months. Isn't that beautiful? Look at where it was red. When McDonald's started to fall, on February 26th, look at that. We caught McDonald's all the way down. We got a big return on that. Give it to me. We started to short it. I think at that time we started to short it around 215, and then it went down to about 128, 215 to 128. That was a 40% return. Then it started to go up from 128 up to 160, but we didn't get in as it was going. It stayed red. See, that's how beautiful it is. It told us not to get in. Even though it's going up, it stayed red, didn't turn green. That tells us, even though it's going up, the institutions aren't buying enough of it. So you could get in, wake up the next morning, it could drop on you. I mean, nobody has a chart like that. So now I got the chart designed. So now from, 120, it was red, and then it didn't turn green until it turned green about $182. So we waited to get in when it was green, but we still made a 14% return. What's wrong with that? Now it's turning red. We haven't shorted it yet. It told us money's coming out, and we go down, we look at our crossover indicator, and it's at 74. When it's at 68, that tells us pull the trigger, short it. Easy. You just got to push a button. You don't even have to know what shorting means. If you're sitting there and it's at 190 right now, if you believe it's going to go down, and you'll understand it is going to go down because this chart is never wrong. I hate to say that, but it isn't. What's wrong is people don't follow the instructions we give them. They don't follow, they go off the reservation. Here, I'll do one more. So that's Starbucks, McDonald's. So Starbucks we made on the way up 27%. McDonald's we made 14%. TNDM, that's another good one. TNDM, we made, TNDM, we made about 30% on that one. Okay? When it turned green, we bought it. And now, 24% we made. See right there, if you got your mobile device, bought it at green, just turned green. And then she just started to turn red. She's still red. Okay, and she just broke through the 68, so we're just starting to short it. We went in very slow, bought a couple shares, waiting for it to make a new low. So the point is, we point all this out to you: when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when not to do anything, and when to run like hell. Now, let me just explain. The last time, it's so hard to explain. People don't get it. These guys who control the stock market, they do not care about the economy. Because they don't make money off the economy. You do. You do. That's why you're getting screwed. When you listen to these guys on CNBC, listen to these guys on Fox, listen to these guys on Bloomberg, they don't give a damn about you. And they're not telling you the truth. Because the truth is they don't care about you. The truth is they don't care about one thing. Will the Federal Reserve print more money? And will they take that money, give it to the 5 largest banks to go back into the stock market and start buying stock? Will the Federal Reserve print more money, give it to CEOs of companies so they buy their own stock so the market goes up? That's all they care about. There's no more production. If they cared, they'd be caring about production. Our productivity is everything. Productivity gives you your lifestyle. Productivity gives you your standard of living. Nobody cares. Productivity is down in the toilet. But who cares? Nobody cares. You care. Your neighbors care. All the good people of this country care. They care because their money comes from their job. But they got crap jobs, and they got part-time jobs. They've got 2-3 jobs, Because why? Because our debt of this country is growing faster than our economy. Now, you'd think they'd stop that, wouldn't you? Of course you would think they would stop that. Somebody would stop that. Trump said he was going to stop that. Never happened. Because once he got into the office and he saw what was going on, he saw how they could control the stock market, how it'd be going up every day. Everybody looked at him as a hero. Every time the market went up, like the other day, he announces, I'm going to have the Federal Reserve print another $1 trillion, and we're going to do infrastructure. We're going to start building bridges and roads. That's all he had to say, and the market went up, 500 points. They have no intention in doing it, but they got the market to go back up 500 points. Every time the market comes down, the Federal Reserve now acts as an ambulance, as the fire truck. They come in. Instead of water, they use money, and it goes back up. We've never had a stock market run 450%. The market has gone up. We've never had a stock market go up 12 years in a row because it's financially engineered to go up. They're intervening. They're making sure it goes up. So for God's sakes, why are you fighting it? So my members, right now, the market's consolidating. It's consolidating. Why is it consolidating? Why has it stopped going up right now? Because the debt has got so huge now, they're getting concerned because this could flip over to a depression. Because they destroyed Main Street so much now. And then they destroyed it by shutting all of these people down that had their businesses because of this virus. People have no clue how bad this economy is. No clue. Because when you listen to the fake business news networks and they come on, what are they going to tell you? Everything is wonderful. Here, listen to what she says.
Well, look, there is no bad news.
There's no bad. Imagine saying there's no bad news. What the hell is wrong with her? And somebody believes that. She's on TV. She must be telling the truth. What, are you nuts? No bad. Listen to what they say. And then you got Larry Kudlow out there. Here he comes back with his green shoots. Where the heck's the one with his green shoots? Listen to this. Green shoots. He got fired for doing this back in 2008 on CNBC.
Now, look, there's so many green shoots coming up. I think it's going to be a very steep V.
Oh, it's a steep V. Steep V. Steep V, Larry? You can't even count. You can't count to 12. Or 6.
So help me out here.
Yeah.
I got 3. I got 3 plus 4.
4.
That's 7.
That's
plus
7.
2 from the Fed's money.
This guy is so stupid. He sits there and he says again, green shoots. What are green shoots? That's what he kept saying in 2008. And then when the market was crashing, remember they had the housing market crash? He kept telling everybody, there's no housing crash. Look, what I want you to do for 10 days, join the gang. It's free. We'll tell you over the 10 days when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when to run like hell, and better yet, when the market starts going down or an individual stock, you'll finally be making money on the way down. 10 days free. See you on the show.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.